So being a YouTuber or starting a YouTube channel has been one of the most challenging things I think I've ever done. I mean, aside from having babies, and I ran a triathlon once and went skydiving once and I climbed Mount St. Helens. But other than those kinds of things, it's been pretty challenging. So here's my tips for being a new artist YouTuber, if that's something you're interested in. So again, these are in no particular order. The first one, and I don't think my channel is growing that fast, to be honest. I've seen some channels where they've got thousands and they've only been doing it a few months. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're better videographers, maybe they're better artists, maybe they're cuter, maybe they're funnier. Um, but my experience has been is it takes time. I'm 10 months in. I think around 270 subscribers, and yeah, it's taking a while. But I'm just going to keep plugging along. So it takes time, number one. Number two, I like to engage in my community. And now I'm part of the YouTube community and a creative community. So I went to Lightbox Expo, which was amazing. And I met a lot of great people there. And I've commented on a lot of artists' videos and been a part of those communities. I am a subscriber to my favorite YouTuber's Patreon, and she's my mentor as well. So that's another community that I'm engaging in. But I think it helps to develop relationships, build relationships in this community if you are engaging. So comment on other people's videos. Make sure you reply if people comment on your videos. Get involved in things. Like I'm taking an art class right now, and there's like 10 people, and they are all interested in doing the same things that I like to do. And they have groups themselves that I can be a part of that's related to art. So engage in your art community. Okay, number three, you need to be consistent. And at least that's what I've been told, and that's what I'm aiming for. I'm doing one video a week, and I post it the same day and the same time, which is Saturday at 9 a.m. So yeah, consistency. Number four, YouTube takes time, like a lot of time. So I'd say first I have to do the art project and film it. And it takes time to set up the cameras, set up the lights, make sure there's not a bunch of crap in your video that you don't want in there. Make sure your hair is brushed and your makeup's on. So first you have to create the art or whatever you're doing for the video. You have to do the filming, and then you need to edit it, which takes a lot of time. So I've had videos I've edited that take 2 hours, that's the least ever, and then up to like 15 hours, which kind of sucks. I do like the editing, but it does take a long time. So I have scheduled, I'm putting in 20 hours a week. And I had to be realistic. I knew I need to put in a certain amount of time, but I also know that I have children in the home. I have a lot of other things going on, so I need to have some balance. So I schedule that time and I make it a priority and I stick to it. So put in the time. Number five, this kind of goes along with it, but it's really good to have a routine or a schedule. For example, Mondays, I usually edit the video I filmed the week before. And then Tuesdays, I actually take a day off and focus on my home and food prep and all that other errands. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I work on painting and creating and filming and other art business stuff. And then Saturday and Sunday, I take off for family and rest. So I personally think having a routine and a schedule is really, really helpful. Okay, I said this before with the art thing, but watch lots of videos, learn from others, and take notes. And okay, so this has been a hard one for me, is trying to figure out what people want to see on YouTube. Like part of me just said, oh, I'm just gonna film whatever I want to film. But the thing is like the whole goal is to get subscribers, right? And to get watch hours and to build a community. So I still need to think about what people want to see. So you have to ask yourself, do some research, find out what people want to see. Okay, number 8. This is for making thumbnails. Well, I learned a couple of things from my mentor. One, you need to make sure your font is big enough that people can see it, can really read it easily. And it helps, I think, from what she's told me, if I'm in the video, in the picture, doing something. And I think it has to not be too cluttered. And then another thing I did was I started researching, like every time I was I was looking at thumbnails and deciding what to watch, I asked myself, which ones am I drawn to and why am I drawn to them? And I realized there's this one artist that's a really great artist, but all he ever does is put the name of his video and like maybe a little snippet of the picture, but like usually it's just a title. And I never ever click on his videos because there's no picture. I know that makes me sound really dumb, but I like to see what the video is about. I want to see the pictures. And I'm especially drawn to good artwork. And I feel like there's a lot of videos on some of the same things. And so when it's a picture of something that's different, then I'm more inclined to click on it. So ask yourself what you want to see when you're looking at thumbnails, making your decision to click on it. And also do your research. Like, look up how to make a good thumbnail. I did that and I've gotten a lot of help. I think my thumbnails have improved. I'm not saying they're amazing, but I think they've improved. Okay, so I know everybody says this. Be authentic, be real, and it's really hard to do, but I think it's worth aiming for. I'm aiming for it, and sometimes it's cringy, and sometimes I leave cringy stuff in the video because I might think it's funny. I don't know if other people think it's funny, but I think it's funny, so I leave it in there. It's a risk, but this is Tiger Lily. This is back to the research thing. Do your research. Watch lots of videos on filming, editing, art video ideas. Like, we're going to skip number 12 because I already kind of went over it. Number 13. Oh, yeah, this has been number 13. Okay. I don't know if this is a tip. This is more of just an insight that I have found filming to be the hardest part personally. And getting the right angles with your camera and your tripod and your moft and your lights and all that, I personally have found very difficult, especially when you're trying to create art and get close up but not get in the way. So try different things is my recommendation. And if you come up with a perfect solution, please comment and let me know what it is. I have the hardest time filming while I'm creating. So yeah. Okay, this is a big one. I have not done this. I tried to do it and then I got behind, but I really want to do it because I know it will pay off. I want to create a stock of videos. So I'd like to have like maybe 4 extra videos so that, for example, this week I did this really big project and I really was excited about this project, but I really want the video to be good. And I knew I wasn't going to get it done in time for tomorrow unless I just did it really quick. And so I knew that I wanted to take another week to make this video that I'm making. But I had to have something to post tomorrow. So if I'd have had a stock of videos, right, I would have had a backup video I could have just posted instead. But instead I'm having to make one last minute, which luckily this is a fun and easy topic to talk about. So hopefully you guys will get something out of this, but that's my advice is try to get ahead and make some backup videos. My mentor actually suggested that. She wanted me to have 4 before I went live again when I first started. And I did, and I'm not sure what happened. Somehow I got behind. So I lost that stock. Now I need to build it up again. Just do it. I know I should have said that first or last, but just do it. Just do it. Start the YouTube channel. You're going to suck. It's going to be cringy. You're going to hate every minute of it, but you'll get better. I promise. Get a mentor. Number 16, get a mentor. Number 17, keep a notebook. I think I mentioned that already. Number 18. Okay, this is just personal preference, but I paid for the subscription for Canva. I know you can get it free, but I think if it's free, you don't get the background remover, which is amazing. I have used Canva for so much, and I highly think it's worth it. And no, they're not sponsoring me. I wish. If you don't know what editing program you want to use, I tried CapCut. This is just my personal experience. I'm going to share this with you. I tried CapCut, and it was pretty easy, but I think I read or was told that they can use your footage. So I switched from them to DaVinci Resolve. And it's not quite as easy to learn, but I am enjoying it now. And I'm using the free version. And so, yeah, that's just kind of sharing what I use with you. But being a YouTuber is a lot of work. And, but I hope it's going to be worth it. But if you are going to do it, plan on putting in some hours. It's a lot of work and there's a huge learning curve. I think if you enjoy making videos, you enjoy making art, and you enjoy sharing and inspiring others, I think it'll be worth it for you. Okay, and the last tip I have for you is no matter what you do with your art or YouTube or art business, is to just make sure that you're still enjoying life and have balance. So I hope those tips were all helpful to you. And maybe after another year of doing this, I'll have even more tips for you. So enjoy the holidays, and I hope you have a good start to your new year. And if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel or an art business, do it. You can do it. Okay. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Oh, and also feel free to comment if you have a question, and please like and subscribe. It's very helpful to me. Okay. Bye-bye. See you next time.